What in the world is happening with birthright citizenship, the 14th Amendment of the Constitution, and President Trump's executive order over all of it? If you have no idea what I'm talking about, let me give you a little context. President Trump issued an executive order on his first day in office titled Protecting the Meaning and Value of American Citizenship. The text of the executive order breaks down that any child of an illegal migrant or an immigrant who is here on a temporary status, like a work visa or student visa, will not be granted American citizenship as a matter of birthright. So what legal argument is the Trump administration making? Well, they argue that the 14th Amendment does contain the words subject to the jurisdiction thereof. So now the question comes down to who is subject to the jurisdiction of the United States? Are illegal immigrants included within that jurisdiction? This takes us back to the Wong Kim Arc case, which was decided by the Supreme Court back in 1898. The Supreme Court ruled that Wong Kim Arc was an American citizen, even though his parents were immigrants from China, because his parents were allowed to live here as permanent legal residents by the federal government. The argument then follows that illegal immigrants are not allowed to be here as permanent residents by the federal government, and so birthright citizenship should not be extended to their children. All of that to say, it's a little bit more complicated than it seems on its face, but ultimately it will have to be a legal interpretation that is settled in the courts. Go check out this week's episode of the California Conversation if you want a lot more detail and the full breakdown of what's going on.